Hi again, Gregg Bell, the News Tribune, here in the largest stadium, I think, in the free world or any world, Jerry Jones's Palace in Arlington, Texas. Geno Smith won the Seahawks quarterback job. The question that's been going on since March 8th when the Seahawks traded Russell Wilson ended tonight in Dallas, outside Dallas. The bottom line reason, it's all about the ball. That's what Pete Carroll preaches. He tells players, even free agent linebackers that come in to talk to the Seahawks about signing, all about the ball, all about the ball. Most importantly for his quarterbacks. Yes, the numbers suggest that Drew Lock had a better preseason, a passer rating about 20 points higher, completion percentage about 13, 14 points higher. He had 4 touchdown passes to Geno Smith, none. But the bottom line for Pete Carroll and how he wants to play football is taking care of the ball and no turnovers. Geno Smith had 0 turnovers in his 3 preseason games, all starts. Drew Lock had 4 turnovers, 3 tonight, 3 interceptions. 2 of them, yes, were the receiver's fault. D. Eskridge has to come back for that interception in the first quarter. He just laid back and let the Dallas defender jump the route and the ball and intercepted. Tariq Young stumbling on an in route in the third quarter. Ball off his hands, popped straight up in the air for a gimme interception. The third of the 3 interceptions by Lock is totally his fault. Threw outside to Penny Hart when the cornerback for Dallas was in front of the receiver before he threw it. It was almost as if Lock was throwing a no-look pass looking inside, threw outside. That's what it looked like from the press box. So that one's on him. He should have had 2 touchdown passes. He had one, a second one. Penny Hart needs to hold on to the ball stronger with his hands. The Dallas receiver Dallas cornerback just desperately flung his arm at the ball and knocked it out for what should have been the second touchdown. But the bottom line is, if you take care of the ball for Pete Carroll as a quarterback, that's what he wants. For all Russell Wilson did, extending plays, taking sacks that he maybe shouldn't have taken, he did not turn the ball over by and large in his 10 years. The Seahawks were the best in the league for most of those years at giveaways and not giving the ball away. And that's a large reason why they went to the playoffs 8 of the last 10 years, won a Super Bowl, the only one in team history. That's what Carroll wants to get back to. When he wants to run the ball and be predicated on his defense that looks faster and younger, perhaps more improved, moving to a 3-4 this year, he doesn't need a quarterback that throws for 4,000 yards and 40 times a game and making big plays that Drew Lock looks more capable of doing than Geno Smith. He needs no mistakes and no turnovers by his quarterback. That's what he trusts Geno Smith to do. That ultimately is why Geno Smith is the starting quarterback September 12th in Denver. Carroll announced that to the team after the entire team. That's how Geno Smith said he found out in the locker room after tonight's game. Other things I saw quickly, Lakeem Williams from Spanaway Lake High School and Tacoma native, I thought boosted his chance to make the team at a position that they're very thin. Inside linebacker, had a sack to end the drive in the second half of Dallas drive into the Seahawks territory. But when I asked Carroll after the game about Williams, of course he's a deeper reserve, second-year guy they signed as an undrafted free agent last year. He didn't sound as convincing that Williams would make the team, and I think that's because that's one of the positions, inside linebacker, they're going to go after the waiver wire hard and get a veteran cut by a team here Tuesday when the rosters have to go from 80 to 53. Abe Lucas at right tackle, he needs to be the starter. I don't think there's any doubt in the coach's minds he's going to be the starter, the third-round pick from Washington State, Archbishop Murphy High School in Everett. Pancaked another Cowboy tonight, 5 yards right behind me, and 25-yard line behind me. There was a run play by Travis Homer, opposite side, away from him. Pancaked the Cowboy defensive end after moving him 5 yards off the ball. That's the 5th pancake block in parts of 3 games that he's had. Tonight was the first time Lucas started after a week of starting at right tackle over Jake Curran. Lucas is going to be your starter, which means there's going to be 2 rookie starting offensive tackles, something that's happened only 2 other times in the last 50 years in the NFL. I could talk till Sunday about all this. It's on thenewstribune.com and on Twitter at GBellSeattle. But the bottom line, if you're a Drew Lock fan or think he should have won the job, Pete Carroll trusts Geno Smith not to turn the ball over. And beyond the stats and the big plays, that's really the bottom line to Carroll and what he wants his Seahawks quarterback to do. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.